And because they are out of the west, that's an indication that that cold front has moved through. You always look at that wind direction. That warm front lifting through, so that's going to continue to bring in plenty of warm and moist air.
Let's look at the 7-day, and I'm going to make my way down here. Again, it's a great day to ride all the slides here at the Elise County Fair. And for now, I'll send it back to you guys.
I do want to show you something pretty cool. This whole system is more or less making a question mark out there. So it's kind of like the Riddler is messing with our weather. Notice a little bit of a pattern of the precipitation as well as the clouds, and I'll switch the map here for you. It looks a lot like our jet stream. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning that has been issued for parts of Van Wert County. We actually have 2 cells that are starting to move through, and you can see they are producing some more moderate to heavier rain showers.
A lot of Memorial Day activities. We have some parades, obviously, and some ceremonies, that kind of thing. Nice weather, or are we going to be dodging some showers?
We're still going to be seeing some showers out there, but not a washout. So, as I've said earlier, don't cancel any plans. We're still going to be seeing a very similar pattern to what we've seen this week, the sun-cloud mix, but the chance for some afternoon pop-up showers and storms. But again, not a washout out there. But this morning, we're tracking dry weather for you once again. Still that sun-cloud mix, so we're going to be seeing some sunshine for the day, and that's going to help to warm up those temperatures once again into the 80s. So it's going to be another warm and muggy day around west central Ohio. You can see temperatures this morning generally sitting around the lower 60s, so we're still above the average low of 54 degrees, and we're going to be above the average high, that's 75 degrees. So starting out in the 60s, and we'll be ending the day in the 80s once again, but dew points will also be in the 60s, and that means sticky conditions out there. So you can see this morning dew points generally in the lower 60s. I know we do have some upper 50s around west central Ohio, but that is still muggy out there, and we'll probably see them climbing into the mid 60s as we head to into the afternoon. So paired with those warming temperatures, it's going to feel a little gross out there for today. But here's a wider look at satellite and radar. Again, dry conditions over west central Ohio. There are some light showers moving through central Indiana. Those might clip Paulding and Defiance County, but just some light showers. Now, that activity more so off to our west in Missouri as well as Illinois, that's going to continue to track more to the northeast. So that's going to miss us here in west central Ohio. But because we have those higher dew points, that means more moisture and still the potential for some pop-up showers and storms into the afternoon. So you can see we've still got that warm and humid air mass in place. Basically stationary high pressure system and a stationary cold front, as well as some areas of low pressure that have been continuing to track along that front. So these two systems are stationary, keeping us under that bubble of warm and humid air. But because this front has been stationary and we've been seeing some low pressure systems track along that, they've been dealing with a lot of severe weather out to the west. But for us here in west central Ohio, we're not expecting any of that. Just some pop-up showers, maybe an isolated storm. But you can still see a little bit of a better risk for some severe weather off over the plains. Yesterday, though, they had a more enhanced and moderate risk. Today, it's downgraded a little bit, but still that threat for some severe weather off to the west, not here in west central Ohio. But we'll certainly see that potential for some pop-up showers and storms into the afternoon. Temperatures will make it into the mid-80s, still muggy out there. It'll be a very similar pattern for your Saturday and even into Sunday. Temperatures once again in the mid-80s with those dew points in the 60s, a chance for some afternoon showers and thunderstorms even into Sunday. Maybe by late morning we could see some stuff popping up, but we'll continue to see a chance into the afternoon as well with those temperatures. Once again, you guessed it, in the mid-80s with those dew points in the 60s as well. But it will not be a washout out there. Yes, we'll see those slight chances, but again, don't cancel any plans out there this weekend. But today, still that chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. We'll see temperatures about 86 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, temperatures about 67, so still staying mild. And overall, not too bad for the Memorial Day weekend, but it looks like we will stay dry for Memorial Day. Temperatures about 84 degrees and plenty of sunshine.
Boy, that looks good.
I know. Hopefully people have plans to get out and enjoy the weather for a cookout.
Summer arrives this Saturday, but temperatures are already on the rise. Now that people are spending more time outside, they need to be aware of what their body is telling them. Elise Dolinar has the story.
Summer is a great time to get outside, do some gardening, play some sports, and hang by the pool. But it's not all fun and games. People need to be aware of the effects the sun and heat have on their body.
Definitely have to watch out with these warmer temperatures for signs of heat stroke, heat exhaustion, which can be anything from muscle cramps to sometimes a little bit of confusion as well.
Young children and elderly individuals are the most susceptible to heat stroke and heat exhaustion. So it's important to keep an eye on them in warmer temperatures and when they are outside.
The little children aren't going to tell you, "Mommy, I'm hot." You know, they're going to basically come in with the kind of little bit of the redness and equivalent of a sunburn. The elderly also can be, they tend not to drink as much water, so that's something to be definitely taking note of.
Another major problem that arises in the summer months is the risk of leaving children or pets in a hot car. Never leave them in the car, even if you think you'll be back in a few minutes. With 90-degree heat outside, temperatures inside your car will heat up to well past 100 degrees in only a matter of minutes. I put a thermometer in one of our news cars here at the station, and within 5 minutes, the temperature inside the car had reached over 100 degrees. In another 5 minutes, the temperature was up to 112, and after 30 minutes of being in the car, the internal temperature read 127 degrees. Imagine what those temperatures could do to a child or pet.
We always read about each year, especially around this time, of parents thinking, oh, I'm just going to run in the store very quickly. It'll only be a minute. The problem is that can kill children. That can basically give a heat stroke and cause a lot of permanent damage.
We all hate hearing about the reports of heat-related deaths in the news, but they can be prevented. Simple ways of ensuring summer heat safety include staying cool and hydrated, as well as taking breaks and limiting sun exposure. It's important that we listen to our bodies when they tell us to take a break. In Lima, Elise Dolinar, your news now.